The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
And Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Grohl with Lance Rock as we're back on the air here as the Perham Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Breckenridge Cowboys here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's contest here as the Yellow Jackets are coming off a very nice victory over DGF on Friday night, and they're looking to continue that run as they take on the Cowboys here tonight at the Hive on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show.
Right, and thank you for being with us and following along. Weather and illness is kind of what we heard is moving this up, and as we're staring out the windows and watching the snow fly here, probably a good choice as I think some of the roads getting back to Breck will be a little dicey on the way home, so we wish them well on the way back. But again, another game here at the Hive, and Jason, you know, it's one of those I think we can talk around it all we want to, but this should be one that the Yellow Jackets are looking to put a W in early and kind of not to give away the keys to our game, but kind of be dominant right off the get-go and leave no doubt. But again, I think that's the one thing we enjoy about high school sports is you just never know. But again, we got a lot to talk about today, and we'll cover lots of it here as we get rolling.
Well, we thank you for tuning in tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network as the Yellow Jackets come in tonight with a record of 17-4, 8-1 in the Heart of the Lakes Conference. They're taking on the Cowboys, who are 3-18 and 1-9 right now in the Heart of the Lakes Conference. And right now the Yellow Jackets trail DGF in the conference standings. They have the same amount of points in the loss column, but it's the win differential right now. DGF has played more conference games at 10-1.
Right, and again, we talk about it all the time. Conference is still a big deal, and I think it's one of those things you take pride in. So as the Yellow Jackets want to keep that rolling, want to make sure that all the W's that they can will get into that win column for them. And again, keep the ball rolling now as you're heading in. We're getting close to playoff time again, and you always want to be playing your best basketball when it comes to the end of February, beginning of March.
Well, we welcome you into the Hive. We'll take a quick timeout, come back. We'll have our Gene Sports Shop pregame shows. That will roll on, but we'll also have our Goose Group keys to the game. That's all coming up next as we take a timeout. It's here from the Magnitude Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Sports Shop located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike Joe and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back into the Hive. Here's the Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Breckenridge Cowboys. We thank you for tuning in tonight. We also like to thank our new sponsors that have jumped on here as the season rolls along, especially thank Ray Sport Marine in Perham. Ray Sport Marine will be live at the open house and boat show March 10th and 11th in Perham. Top professionals will be on hand to answer all of your questions about boats, pontoons, ATVs, and UTVs. Ray Sport Marine wishes the best of luck to the Yellow Jackets this postseason. We'd like to thank them for joining on here as the Magnitude Sports Network rolls on as we get ready for the stretch run, which should be a fun one here. And tonight, before we get to the postseason run, it's the Yellow Jackets taking on the Cowboys. And Lance, as we take a look at our Goose Group keys to the game, it's first for the Cowboys. And one of those main things you need to do is take care of the basketball and respect the rock, Lance.
Are you talking about me? Respect? That would be good tonight, Jason. If you no, again, I think it's one of the things that I won't give Jason too much grief tonight. It's kind of been ongoing since the end of school today, but I think it's one of those things. It sounds like a cliche, and it sounds like something you use all the time. Tuning in and looking at a few of the Breckenridge games, it was apparent that one of the things that really hindered them was their ability to turn the basketball over. And I don't think you can go into a night tonight where you're going to give the Yellow Jackets more possessions than they already get. Everybody knows how lethal they are in their offense, in their system. The more shots they're going to get, the more chances they're going to get. Just wouldn't bode well for the Cowboys tonight.
And that kind of goes on the other side of things. You got to work hard on the defensive side of the ball, and you got to limit the Yellow Jackets to just one opportunity.
Yeah, listening to what they said about the Breckenridge Cowboys is effort is never an issue. And usually what that means is you're pretty good rebounding and you play defense. That effort is one of those things, and I think they're going to have to rely on that tonight. Maybe outmanned if you go lineup for lineup tonight. Effort sometimes can make up for that discrepancy in the two starting lineups. So again, I think you take care of the basketball and you work extremely hard. You're not going to be disappointed at the end of the night, no matter what the scoreboard says.
Now go into the third one, find the right combo, and get that offense flowing. Yeah,
and I think that it's one of those things when when the record is, I think you said 3-18, and I think you're looking for that offense. Usually it's the offensive end that's the toughest end in any sport that you talk about, whether you're talking softball, football, volleyball. I think your defense comes more natural than your offense. And so, again, I think one of those things that if you're the Cowboys is you're looking for the right combination of kids to get that success. And I think once you get a little success, it kind of rolls through your whole bench and your whole group. So look for them to probably use a lot of players tonight looking for that right combination.
Now taking a look at the keys for the hometown Yellow Jackets. Take care of business. You're coming in 17-4. This is one of those games you want to try to just put away early. I mean, just to be honest, this is one of those games you got to put away early.
Right. I think, nicely said, leave no doubt. I mean, you want to come out and impose your will. Well, if you're Breckenridge, you're not going to just let that happen. But if you're the Yellow Jackets, I think the style of play that you play with the defensive first type mentality and then you go to offense, I think that you impose your will tonight and you make it very difficult for the Cowboys and you take some easy buckets off of your transition.
Another number two, it kind of leads off of number one. You don't want to get complacent. You got to continue playing at a high level. You're coming off a dominant victory over DGF where you beat one of the top teams in the section 72-50, and it was just an outstanding performance. You want to continue that. You got some big games coming up after this. You have Pelican Rapids, Holly, Thief River Falls, then Fergus Falls to close out the season. Kind of leads into number three as well. Get on a roll.
Yeah, and we talked about this, you and I, quite a bit today, Jason, that it's kind of the point of the season where last year the Yellow Jackets about this time went to Bemidji. Bemidji had just knocked off a really good Moorhead team. Perham went up there and really looked great, and it just snowballed for them all the way through the playoffs that they just got a little bit better each night all the way to the state tournament. So I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, it's easy for me to say. It's something you've heard a lot. You want to play your best basketball right now. And so one of those things that you have to guard against is just what you put is don't get complacent. Like, we're just going to walk out here and get this. You want to get better each day. And I know Coach Cressup and his staff, they build on that fundamentals of we're going to do one step at a time and we're going to get a little bit better every day.
And another one of the keys that we could add, I mean, tonight the crowd here obviously is going to be smaller than normal. It's got the feel, besides the band, of a glorified summer league game. So it's just trying to find that energy tonight within yourselves.
Well, and it's really weird, the setup. I wanted to stop there and hesitate and come up with a better word than weird, but you have a C game going on. The ninth graders are playing at the Prairie Wind Middle School. No JV game right into the varsity game. So it was, like you said, a summer game or maybe tournament time where you walked in and both teams, varsity guys, were shooting up to, and then they kind of cleared the floor and they both went to their locker rooms. So I guess you can look at it one way or another. It might get you set up for the opening rounds of the playoffs for both teams, that there's no JV game beforehand, so you're the main event. You're coming out here and you got to be ready to go. So who knows, this may end up being a bright spot on something that seemed a little bit dismal here at about 3 o'clock when all the decisions were coming down.
Quite interesting when we talk a little bit about that, and you look at the QRF right now. The Yellow Jackets in 8AA would be the number one as of right now. But that game with Thief River Falls looms large with the head-to-head rule and how that plays out. That game could really determine who's the number one seed in Section 8-2A. In fact, for the most part, I believe it will determine who's going to be the number one seed. And then you look at Section 6A, which is the home of the Breckenridge Cowboys. Right now, despite being 3-18, they're sitting in the middle of the pack in their subsection.
Right, and you look at, if they would sneak a game here against the Yellow Jackets, how that would elevate them in the QRF. We talked about the Yellow Jackets' big QRF against teams like Bemidji, and you play those type of teams. It's kind of the same thing here for the Breckenridge Cowboys. For the Yellow Jackets, like you were saying, Jason, I think it's a little known fact that it comes down to head-to-head now. It's not QRF. We're used to if they're within 3.2 points, they can bump each other. But now it's if you win or lose head-to-head, you can bump over somebody, and it could change the dynamics of the playoffs drastically.
We should add if you're slotted next to that team.
There you
it's
go.
not. It couldn't be like a 7 seed beating a 1 in the regular season.
Yeah.
It's if you're slotted next to each other. And right now, Perham and Thief are slotted right next to each other.
They're the 1-2, and again, we've heard good things about Thief. We watched them last year. They have a lot of their kids back. So, again, the dynamics, we've seen DGF. It wasn't as close a game as some might have expected Friday night, but for quite a while it was. And when you have a player like Leach, you have no idea the night he's going to go off. And if you're on the other side, that could be bad news for you. So definitely some great teams, and we'll see Holly coming up here Friday night, and they're definitely at the top of that Section 8AA as well.
Those are your Goose Group's key to the games. We'll take a quick timeout, come back as the Gene Sports Shop rolls along with your J&L Nutrition in the Backyard starting lineups.
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400. New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call. 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
Welcome back into the Hive on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. I'm Jason Grolton with Lance Rock as we're moments away from the start of tonight's game between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Breckenridge Cowboys. Now we'll take a look at our magnitude broadcast schedule coming up. busy one, but it might change due to Snowmageddon coming. There's a lot of talk about the storm and how much it's going to affect and where it's going to hit. It's already hit a little bit here, and it's going to be stronger more towards the metro area of the cities, but we'll keep an eye on that. But there's our broadcast schedule coming up. Now our J&L Nutrition and the backyard starting lineups for the Breckenridge Cowboys are going to start like this. A senior Dylan Bernatus, a senior Cameron Nito, a senior Landon Blaufuss, a junior Jacob Kunkel, and a freshman Jackson Riggs. Head coach of the Cowboys is Jordan Christensen. He's assisted by Connor Yagi, Jack Heidemann, and Jonah Christensen. Yellow Jackets going to start like this. Starting at a guard is senior Alex Holm. Starting at a guard is senior Micah Thompson. Starting at a guard is 6'4" senior number 3 Soren Anderson. Starting at forward is 6'2" senior Jacob Daniels. And starting at forward is 6'3" sophomore number 25 Ashton Detloff. Head coach is Dave Cressup. He's assisted by Brian Schwantz, Brent Hansen, Grant Turkheising, Tim Schmitz, and Ryan Reuter. Those are your starting lineups tonight, brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, have your opening tap here on the Main Street Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10X in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now, over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Welcome back into the Hive. Introductions taking place here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We thank you for tuning in as we're just moments away from the Outer Fitness Garage opening tip here on the Main Street Sports Network between the Yellow Jackets and the Cowboys, as the Yellow Jackets throwing out some shirts to the young fans in attendance. Larger crowd than I expected for the earlier start tonight, but energy unique in the gym tonight as we get ready to go for this one, Lance.
Definitely in the pep band under direction of Mr. Matt Lamb certainly helped that to get started. And again, now Aaron Anderson's athletic director, Aaron Anderson, spinning some tunes to get it going. And again, I think it's one of those things that's okay. You got to create your own energy tonight. And sometimes that's another good thing as you're going into tournament time. You're not relying on outside sources to do that.
As a spring coach, I'm not happy with the weather, and also with my job, that means an early morning as we get ready to go for this one. And the Otter Fitness Garage opening tap will be Soren Anderson doing the honors with Jacob Kunkel. As we get ready to go, we thank you for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. And here we go. The Otter Fitness Garage opening tap goes to the Yellow Jackets. Micah Thompson met there by Nito, goes down low for Thompson. Thompson just went over the 1,000 point mark. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound grabbed by Bluffus. And the Cowboys will bring it up court with Bernadas.
And one thing I think you'll see is Cam Nito, definitely a really good football player. Strong kid, so what he lacks in height with guarding, he's going to bring in strength. So again, interesting right here, spreading the floor. Definitely looking for a back door, trying to pull out the Yellow Jackets in their man-to-man. Look for some back cuts to go, and they're definitely trying to take some time off the clock.
Daniels putting the pressure, getting the 5 count going. As Walfus has it. This could make for a quick game tonight, Lance. As it goes to the far side with Walfus.
I was thinking I wish I had written down a couple more notes if this is what we're going to do, but I think they're going to try to score here. They're just going to look for a back door, but again, one of the things when you're struggling with turnovers and you try to hang on to the basketball, sometimes that's not a winning combination as well. So let's see if the Yellow Jackets can wear them down with their man-to-man and get the basketball and get a fast break point.
Or get a 5 call, and that's what they just did right there. Turnover will give it to the Yellow Jackets. Possession over a minute. Now Detloff will inbound on the near sideline. Head coach Jordan Christensen getting an explanation there from the official on that. Now there's the pass to Anderson to the hoop, strong, up and in for 2 for Soren Anderson.
And again, I don't want to try to read minds or put word, but I think he was saying he was making a move towards the basket. How can it be a 5 count? I don't know. They weren't really going that hard at the basket, but again, a good interpretation there.
Kunkel with it now near side to Nito. Nito's going to drive, kick over. Now into the lane, comes back up top for Blaufuss, stolen away. And now it goes out of bounds. They'll stay with the Yellow Jackets.
And again, keys to the game, you go back, we talked about it's kind of been the Achilles heel a little bit of these Cowboys is turning the ball over, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Not the recipe for success that they wanted.
Ohm lines up a 3 off the front iron, no good, and a nice rebound there by Blaufuss. Good job positioning inside for the Cowboys. Yellow Jackets lead 2-0 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Very early going as Blaufuss drives, backs down, loses control of the ball, goes to Nito though. Back to Blaufuss. Now he'll go against Daniels again, through the legs, in the lane, and another 5-second call. 3 turnovers, 3 possessions.
Right, and I've in the era that we grew up, Jason, this wasn't an uncommon practice. If you felt like you weren't at the same place as the other team, to hold the ball like this, and I've seen games like 6-2 at half.
Daniels, the shot no good. Detloff there for the putback. He's fouled. He'll go to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. Well, I was thinking about that game that happened. It was famous all over social media. It was the one in Oklahoma that ended 4-2.
Yeah, again, it's a strategy. It might not be a popular one, but again, if you can pull the defense out and definitely try to get some back cuts and some easy baskets, then you would find it would be successful for you.
Difference in those games, one team is usually playing in a zone. Detloff hits the second, makes it 3-0.
quick adjustment here by Coach Cressup, going full court pressure, trying to take them out of this, which is good, and it did force a shot,
and
but a
Nito
good shot.
Nails the three-pointer, and just like that, we're tied. Back the other way of the Jackets. Anderson with it to Daniels. Now over to Thompson. Thompson looks to drive the lane, up and in for two. He adds to his point total now at 1,004. Now with it, Bernatus. Over there with it to Kunkel. Guarded by Detloff. Now it comes back up to Riggs. Getting pressured by Ohm. Now gets it over to Blaufuss. Blaufuss driving. Spins up and in. No good. The putback, no, on the tip attempt by Nito. And back the other way are the Yellow Jackets quickly. Oh, down low, forced it, but Thompson skied and got it. Now Anderson into Thompson. The help comes. Tapped away, comes to Detloff though. Ohm and the Yellow Jackets reset. You can hear head coach Jordan Christensen encouraging his defense for their effort as they keep working, but Anderson works inside and goes off the glass for two.
And again, you can play that good scrambling defense. Sometimes you just can't guard size.
Riggs into the lane, jumper blocked. Rebound off a leg and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowboys. Yellow Jackets lead by 4 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Early first half. Bernatus the inbound. And he gets it in to Nito. And an official timeout. I believe we have a stoppage due to an injury. Riggs will exit. Aiden Sanchez will come in. Sanchez gets the ball into Kunkel. Kunkel, near side, Nito. Now up top for Blaufuss. Blaufuss spins, kicks out. Couple extra passes. Nito gets the jumper off too strong. Daniels the board to Ohm. Ohm back the other way. Ohm with it. Looking things over. Now to Detloff. Over to Anderson. Detloff will take the three. That's short. Rebound too strong to Anderson. Back up top. Ohm thought about the long three. They're close. Inside Daniels. Nice play there by Sanchez to bat it out of bounds.
Again, you brought up Ohm not taking that shot. I think in sequence he would take that shot. I think that's just the smartness of Ohm is he knows the team's struggling just a little bit, wants to get them into their offensive set and get a good shot.
A lot of contact inside, but a nice job on the block there by Blaufuss as Detloff drove. And now Breckenridge will follow the keys of the game perfectly as they cross half court.
Again, it's going to be interesting, that count by the officials. They seem like they're pretty quick on the count. Again, it's going to force Breckenridge to move this ball around.
Sanchez for three. That's off the mark. And Anderson the rebound up ahead to Ohm. Ohm will slow it down. Those Breckenridge had numbers back. But Daniels open for three. That's no good. Rebound and a foul underneath. Fouls on Bernatus. 12:04 to go and counting on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Blaze Schmidt will check in. Anderson off the glass, off the inbound, no good. Thompson for the rebound and the putback. He's got 4. Anderson has 4. The Yellow Jackets lead 9-3. Blaufuss across half court. Bernatus now. Sanchez guarded closely by Ohm. Yellow Jackets again putting the pressure on, making the officials work that 5-second count. I don't think they've been used to having to call it that much this year.
No, their arms are going to be tired getting that count going back and forth, but definitely Breckenridge looking for a shot.
And hitting the contested three there is Dylan Bernadas. And just like that, it's 9-6.
And if you look at it that way, as much as you might not like it, the strategy's kind of working. We're down to 11 minutes or so here, and it's a 3-point game. And here's a turnover by the Yellow Jackets.
And a timeout called by the Cowboys. Brought to you by Perham Health. We'll take a break. It's a 3-point game on your Magnitude Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets clinging to a 9-6 lead here in the first half, approaching the 11-minute mark. The Cowboys have hit 2 shots, both from deep. Nito and Bernadas have hit 2 3-pointers. And it's a 9-6 ball game. 7 minutes have gone by in this uniquely paced first half as Blaufuss with it. Now there to Nito. Nito to Blaufuss. You can hear it now. Christensen learning, as that pass is stolen away, learning the guys that a count has started. As Anderson will drive. Now to Blaze Schmidt. Schmidt's going to drive, loses footing, and draws the foul on the way to the hoop. They're going to say it's on the shot, so he'll be shooting 2 at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. That's on Sanchez. A chance to make it a 2-possession game. And he sinks it. Jackson Riggs back in. Kunkel will get a breather. Good to see Riggs back in. He was the one that exited during the injury time. Blaze Schmidt takes a deep breath, gets ready to hit the second, but gets the roll. Now with it, Sanchez, just an 8th grader. Picks up his dribble in a dangerous spot. Gets it away to Blaufuss, though.
And I think the Blaufuss is the key to their offense, is he really just does just that.
And gets called for the offensive foul and a nice drive and dish. Was a little too strong down low and nice positioning defensively. The foul was on Blaufuss. Lance started to enter.
No,
step in.
No, that's quite all right, Jason. I was just saying that Blaufuss seems like whenever they need a bailout, he's the guy going, and they're going to try to go one-on-one, get him into the lane, and make stuff happen.
Ohm. Now to Daniels, who'll launch from the left side this time. That's no good. Rebound for Nito.
And I think you saw the athleticism of Nito right there. Man, he got up almost past the rim, and he's not the tallest guy on the court by any means.
Bernadas with it to Nito. Nito. Looking things over, fires a pass in the backcourt. Now it's Blaufuss again. Blaufuss works against Daniels, loses control of the ball. Schmidt gets it up ahead for Jacob Daniels. Daniels attacks, no good on the shot. Anderson, the putback, blocked away. They fight for it. Now Thompson gets it. Thompson works his way through the lane and gets it up and in for 2. I was going to say, Blaze Schmidt, that nice, perfect outlet pass. You could see the quarterback from him in that one as he just dropped that in to Daniels on the run.
Yeah, right over the shoulder, just on a dime. So nice look by the Yellow Jackets. They're bringing their pressure out, trying to speed this game up. So again, it's going to be a battle of wills. Can the turnover bug stay away from Breck long enough to get some shots off here?
Riggs hands it off now to Nito. Now to Sanchez. Blaufuss with it. Blaufuss spins. Now into the double team and throws it into the front row. They say it was tipped.
I was going to say, one of the things the Yellow Jackets I think will pick up on is Blofeld likes to go to his left, spin to his right side of the basket, look for someone to hedge across there and try to pick off that ball on the spin move.
Sanchez with it. Schmidt out on him. Put the pressure on. Now comes the Riggs. Riggs, left-hand dribble, picks it up now. Now out to Aiden Sanchez.
They're quite okay when things go bad to go backwards, and that's usually not the way you want your offense to work. But, again, you see it happen right there. Bail out to the back, try to draw that defense out, and they're gonna try to go one-on-one or get a back cut. And so far, I would think successful if you're a Breckenridge fan.
And it's stolen away. Anderson hands it off Thompson. Thompson, offensive foul. Out of control on the spin move. He sent Nito flying, and Thompson gets called for the offensive foul, his first.
And kind of curious there, Jason, that's kind of not typical for Micah Thompson. You wonder if it's a little frustration. They haven't gotten many shots up in this half. 7:50 remaining. You wonder if you just try to get yourself going fast and it gets to go too fast, and you start to create some fouls. There's another hold.
That's on Blaze Schmidt. There's some coaches the other nights had a good position where I was sitting during the game, was saying he gets away with a lot with his hands defensively, but he is just a pest defensively, Schmidt, and there's another turnover. Inside Ohm now, the shot is good.
Again, in this full court pressure is going to force them to speed up a little bit here. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they have enough patience to slow this down, and they are once they get across half court.
Well, this is one of those, if you're the Yellow Jackets, you got a 9-point lead, make them work offensively.
Right.
As that shot's no good. Quick possession, now the Yellow Jackets trying to get out in transition. Oh, feed too fast. Detloff wasn't looking for it, kind of got caught off by surprise. Turnover will give it to Breckenridge.
Right, again, I think that's part of, not getting the shots up, trying to work real fast.
We got a Perham Health timeout. We'll take it with them. Yellow Jackets by 9 on the Main Street Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes area archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Out of the timeout brought to you by Perham Health. Breckenridge will be inbounding on the baseline. And Sanchez gets the inbound from Bernadas. 15-6, your score. Opening half here from the Hive as we approach the 7-minute mark.
Not a prediction by any means, but this is about the deficit when Breck seems to hit a three-pointer, and all of a sudden the wide deficit becomes narrow again. So let's see if that same magic continues to work for them.
Bernadas, I think he thought about it there, but Thompson got his hand out. Nito handles a tough pass into the lane. There's Sanchez. He's going to launch, but Schmidt is going to block it. That comes to Nito. Turnaround jumper, no. Rebound, Detloff. Breckenridge credit, Yellow Jacks want to kind of get out and run. They've done a nice job of getting back on defense. Anderson, nice spin move to the hoop, up and in. But sometimes skill just wins.
Yeah, and that was a really nice spin move by Anderson. And again, they're going to have trouble contending with the Yellow Jackets' length because they're just so big.
There's a foul on Schmidt, his second. Checking back in, Lennon Blofeld and Jacob Daniels for the Yellow Jackets.
And in my book, I don't think you can. That's a great using the timeout. Give Blaufus a little bit of a breather, but you definitely need him on the floor as much as you can.
Inbounds to Riggs. Riggs into the lane. Nice move. Layup. No, too strong. Detloff there for the rebound. Riggs read that lane well. Drove through, just couldn't get it to go. Now Anderson with the ball. Cross court for Ohm. He's going to launch the three. He's going to get it in and out to no good. Back the other way will be the Cowboys. Here's Riggs into the lane. Drive strong. Layup good.
Boy, that's back-to-back possessions by Riggs. I didn't see that in the first part and went off with like a little leg injury. Came out here and now is taking it right to the basket.
Anderson drives, finishes, and gets the chance for the three-point play. Soren Anderson with 8. Yellow Jackets by 11. They're killing Family Brands scoreboard. They'll go to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. Fouls on Riggs. Free throw by Anderson is good. Riggs with it again. Getting pressured by Alex Ohm. Almost went behind the back with this dribble. Almost got it stolen away, but instead with a nice feed inside and a nice finish there by Jacob Kunkel.
Do we dare say scoring flurry here in the last minute and a half? Maybe I shouldn't mention flurries tonight, but nice job by Riggs. He's really kind of made the difference. He's kind of stirring the drink here for the Cowboys right now.
Soren Anderson for 3. Yes. Soren Anderson hits. It's 23-10.
Big answer there by Soren, and he's been noted to do that.
Nito breaks the pressure with a nice bounce pass. Good head fake there. Pull-up jumper, no good there by Bernadas. He got his defender flying, just couldn't finish. Anderson now. Inside Thompson. Thompson, kick out Daniels. Daniels for 3. That's no good. Detloff fights for the offensive board. Left-hand shot, high off the glass. Gets the kiss for 2.
Dare we say a little baby hook type look there for Detloff. Nice work by him coming in and playing some really nice minutes tonight.
And a foul by the Yellow Jackets, Jacob Daniels. I was going to say, as he took that 3, 0 of 3 right now. Really like to see his shot come back a little bit tonight. Maybe it will be that night for him. As it's 25-10. Mason Happel into the game for the Yellow Jackets. Aiden Sanchez with a nice move against Ohm, and a foul on Alex Ohm.
And one of the things I have been impressed with the Breckenridge Cowboys is their first step. When they're drawing that defense out and they want to get to the basket, they've gotten to the basket. Turnovers and missed layups have kind of hindered them a little bit.
And Daniels with a nice play defensively, gets the steal. Daniels to the hoop, the layup good for Jacob Daniels.
I really like to see Jacob finish in traffic like that, and that's some of the good that can come out of this game is working on things just like that.
Now a steal. Ohm to the floor, gets it to Thompson. Thompson backing down, knifes through and lays it in.
And this might be timeout time if you're Breckenridge. I think it's starting to pick up the pace. If you can't get it slowed back down, you may want to. And here's a little trap defense by the Yellow Jackets.
Thompson finds Detloff. Detloff corrals, but the feet were moving before he could fully get himself settled, and he travels. Yellow Jackets in control, 29-10. 3:39 to go in our first half. Make sure to stay tuned for EOT Insurance halftime show as we try to recap this first half as best as we can. Get you set up for our postgame show. All that and more coming up here on the Magnitude Sports Network as a head fake there by Bernadas. Thompson out on him. Bernadas is going to take the 3 anyway. It's off the iron. Bernadas saves it, throws it off Thompson. Nice athletic play there by Bernadas.
Yeah, headsy and smart, knowing where the person you were that was defending you is at, and it gives them another possession. And they need many possessions now as this lead starts to creep away from them. Yellow Jackets up by 19 here with 3:20 to go.
I'd like to say hi to Jim, who's tuning in tonight from North Carolina. Hope he's enjoying tonight's broadcast. here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Nice poke there by Detloff. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowboys. The Yellow Jackets lead 29-10. On your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, getting ready for the postseason run are both these squads. Yellow Jackets in 8AA, the Cowboys in 6A. Is a nice drive and then a foul inside on the drive to the hoop there by Riggs. He was aggressive. Draws the foul inside on Detloff.
Right in that same little leg thing, he seems like he's trying to walk off here, but he's been super aggressive, and a lot of people may have said, Jason, man, it looked like Detloff was there, but he was inside that cylinder right now, and that makes that call a little easier for the officials in today's game.
Riggs free throw, short from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Second free throw, no good. Rebound grabbed, though, by the Cowboys, and an official's timeout for the injured player.
And again, that affects Breckenridge a little bit, as Riggs has been super aggressive and really kind of led them to the baskets they've had by getting into the lane and either scoring himself or finding a teammate.
Now with it into the lane. Off the glass, no, was Blofus. Back the other way. Oh, to Happel. Happel's going to drive baseline, float it in, but it's no good. And a foul going through on Detloff on the offensive board. And shooting at the free throw line will be Joseph Konzemius, I believe. Indeed it is. He'll be shooting 1-1 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Opportunity for the Cowboys to score with the clock stopped. That free throw's good. And they doubled their output from last year at half. Actually past that now, I believe.
That is correct, and we can have an argument about liking the game plan, not liking slowing down. It worked for quite a while. The Yellow Jackets made a nice little run as that second free throw is missed, but definitely have taken the Yellow Jackets out of some things that they wanted to do. So definitely some things to go into the locker room and build off of.
Schmidt driving the floater, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Cowboys. As a fan watching the game, not a fan of the style. But as a coach, knowing what you need to do to win a game and try to get your team in the best position, all for it. Kick out near side. With it, Konzemius now.
Well, and I think definitely part of it is keeping yourself into the game till after halftime. Will it change after halftime? Maybe, because you're going to be behind and you're going to have to score. But at least you go into halftime going, we're close, as they turn the ball over again.
Schmidt near side, Anderson. Nice pass to Ohm. Ohm dribbles through, now down low to Anderson. Anderson backing down the defender. Help comes. Finds Schmidt, the floater good.
Excellent teamwork there. You know, it was really great of Soren to find him, but Schmidt did a nice job with cutting where he knows that Soren Anderson can find him, and so good teamwork there.
Blofus with it here to Sanchez. Now to Kunkel. Far side it goes to Nito. Nito looking things over. Now looks to drive kick to Sanchez. Ohm put. Blofus drives. Ohm comes. Taps it off for Blofus and out of bounds. 1:05 to go. It's a 20-point Yellow Jacket lead. Thompson will bring it up. Now Schmidt. Swing it over Ohm. Nice head fake. Gets the defender off the ground. And a good find of Schmidt cutting. Finish not there, but the putback is for Micah Thompson. And he'll get the end one. Alex Ohm distributing tonight. Just like that mailman, delivering on time. And at the line will be Thompson as Bluffus draws a foul. Excuse me, that was on Sanchez. Free throw was good from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Under a minute, cross-court pass to Nito. Nito with the head fake in the lane. Throws up a shot through traffic, no good. The putback, tip back attempt, no as well, and Thompson gets it. Ohm with it now. Schmidt with it. Back to Ohm in the backcourt. So we approach 15 seconds in this opening half. So Yellow Jackets lead 34-11. Down low, Thompson. Nice feed. The up and in is good, and he's fouled. And we'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Again, the Yellow Jackets work to play. You could hear the coaching staff wanting them to work on a certain set that they have, and it went well for them.
Thompson misses the free throw. Daniels the rebound. Anderson before the buzzer, no good. The Yellow Jackets will take a 36-11 lead into the half. On the Main Street Sports Network, we thank you for tuning in. Yellow Jackets in control. We'll take a break, come back with our EOT Insurance Halftime Show here on the Main Street Sports Network.
Here at the Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at the Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage. Online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400. New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home or call 218-346-7767 today.
Welcome back into the Hive here on the EOT Insurance Halftime Show. Jason Groth with Lance Rock, Ryan Bowman on camera as the Yellow Jackets lead this one 36-11. We'd like to thank all our sponsors for making our broadcasts possible, and we also like to thank Ray Sport Marine. They'll be live at the Open House and Boat Show on March 10th and 11th in Perham. Top professionals will be on hand to answer all your questions about boats, pontoons, ATVs, and UTVs. Ray Sport Marine wishes the best of the Yellow Jackets, best of luck to the Yellow Jackets this postseason. We thank you for joining on. I'd like to thank all our sponsors that have made our broadcast possible. Here's the Yellow Jackets lead this one 36-11, and Lance calls spade a spade. It's kind of come out how we kind of drew it up, thought it would, the way we drew it up in our Goose Group keys to the game.
Oh, exactly. And I can tell you one thing, Jason, by the way the Yellow Jackets came out and they switched early to that press and then they went to a trapping press, they kind of thought this was coming. They thought that the Breckenridge would hold the ball, so they had a counterpunch to that. And I think it did speed up the game. I still think the game would be closer than almost expected or advertised if it wasn't for those turnovers. And we talked about that, and it seems like the Achilles heel for the Breckenridge Cowboys. Every time they were kind of close, there was a string of 2 or 3 turnovers, which turned into 6 to 9 points for the Yellow Jackets, and then it was too much to overcome. But again, we've got a second half of basketball, so let's see if both teams kind of work on some of the things. Maybe they want to get ready for playoffs.
Some Yellow Jacket youngsters entertaining the crowd with some fast-paced action here at halftime as the Yellow Jackets lead this one 36-11. Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets in scoring, it's Micah Thompson with 13. Soren Anderson has 12. Then it's Blaze Schmidt with 4, 3 for Ashton Detloff, 2 for Alex Ohm, 2 for Jacob Daniels. On the other side, and 4 for Blaze Schmidt. On the other side for Breckenridge, leading the way is Dylan Bernadas and Cameron Nito. They have 3 each. Jacob Kunkel, Jackson Riggs with 2, Joseph Konzemius with 1. That's your scoring in this first half. Brought to you by EOT Insurance. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We come back, we'll have your halftime stat report and get you set for the second half.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call. 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
Welcome back here at the half. We'll take a look at your KLN Family Brands halftime report. Scoring right there's the Yellow Jackets, 50% from the field. I look at that number for Breckenridge and say, oof, they're 4 of 16, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 4 from the line. Both teams committed 7 fouls in the first half, of the turnovers really stand out.
Yeah, and I know it's Captain Obvious here, but twice as many shots for the Yellow Jackets. Obviously, Cowboys are slowing it down, but again, we talked about it. They're on pace for 24 turnovers. You can't go through a game with 24 turnovers and not expect to not be in this game. So again, clean up the turnovers. I'm not surprised by the lack of shots just because they're slowing it down. But and if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're going to keep pressing and trying to increase the pace.
That's your EOT Insurance halftime report. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back. We'll have your second half here on the Main-Tooth Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10X in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead this one 36-11. We're getting ready for the second half. The Cowboys will have the opening possession to start the second half. Bernadas the inbounds. Gets it to Riggs. Riggs with home on him right away. And a foul.
And again, when Riggs has been on the court, he's had that ability to get to the basket. He handles it well. He also is kind of physical with his dribble. So again, causing a few mismatches himself tonight.
Inbounds pass tapped away, but it comes back to Riggs. He tries to force a pass, tops in there, goes out of bounds. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball. Make sure to stay tuned to your post-game show. We'll have your cash money play of the game brought to you by United Community Bank, our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game, as well as our player of the game brought to you by JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles and Rivers Edge Cabinetry, and probably some good debate as well as Anderson launches the three. It's no good. Rebound grab by Bernadas. Off ahead to Riggs. Riggs, three blocked. Owen with that block. Now near side, Anderson. He'll drive, the layup good.
And again, I think that other than his three-point shot, that's what's impressive about Soren Anderson. He's kind of got that slashing ability to get to the basket, and then being 6'4", long arms, he gets to the rim really well.
It seems like the more open pace really caters to his game too.
I think he likes spacing. I think that's well said, Jason. I think he likes to be able to get up and down the floor. And, it's not that he shies away from contact, but plays well in open space.
Nice move and finish inside there by Kunkel. He leads Breckenridge with 4. As it's 38-13 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Daniels for Thompson. To Detloff now. Ohm with it. Now Anderson. To Detloff. Detloff's going to launch a three, and he's going to nail it. Ashton Detloff with 6 points. Getting the spot start tonight. Hits a big three-pointer there and makes it 41-13.
Yeah, nice shot. one thing I've noticed about Ashton is when he gets his feet set, and especially at the top of the key, kind of that lefty, nice smooth shot and great follow through. So again, I see the Yellow Jackets looking for him to get his feet set and then finding him when he's open.
Bernanis with it. Feeds it down low. There's Blofus. But Daniels on him. Blofus picks up his dribble. Now goes cross court with the pass. Nito corrals it.
And part of their turnover, I think, is that they kind of like that cross court pass, and that's a dangerous pass.
That's actually Nito hitting the three on the feed for Bernatis.
We saw that early with Nito, and I'm surprised they don't skip. If they're going to skip pass, set that back screen on Nito's guy, because it's an easy back screen, and let him shoot the three.
Home with it. Down low, Detloff. Kick out up top. Soren Anderson's going to drive to the hoop. Gets his defenders off the feet. Gets a shot up. No. But he's fouled, and will shoot a pair.
And again, nice job there by Soren Anderson, not rushing the shot. A lot of times younger players want to get into that lane, and they kind of panic when everybody converges. He let everybody fly by, then went up and got fouled.
At the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, Soren Anderson is short on the free throw.
And again, it is a unique night here in the Hive. It's just kind of that steady little hum here. It's not that big active crowd that we're used to, and a lot of that has to do with the weather. I am positive.
Free throw is good. Anderson now has 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Riggs with it. Looking for help. Gets it to Nito. Now to Bernanis with it. Bernanis drives into the lane. Spins, throws up a shot, draws a foul. As Thompson was a little aggressive. Now the interesting aspect of this is they're going to say Bernanis was shooting.
Now that one might be debatable. The foul, I think, was there. And again, it's what Micah does so well is he takes up space. As you give it, he gets chest to chest with you. That time just a little too tight as Bernatis went right back into him.
Free throw no good. The Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Yellow Jackets lead 42-16. Your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. That second free throw too strong. Daniels gets the long board. Thompson. Batted out of bounds by Bernatis. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Deloff will inbound in front of the Yellow Jacket bench. We'll go to Ohm. Inside now Anderson. Anderson backing down his defender. Goes up strong, short. Rebound grab, Thompson. Thompson loses it, gets it back now to the floor. And the Cowboys corral it. Blofus goes out of bounds off Thompson.
And again, one of those where that's the nature of who Micah Thompson is. Probably not a spot that far from the basket that you'd want him to pick up his third foul on something like that, but no harm.
Detloff for three. It's good. He's got 9. And the Jackets are running away with this one now. Blofus with it. Stolen away, Thompson. Thompson to Ohm. Ohm passes up the shot, now goes inside to Thompson. Thompson works his way around and puts it up and in for 2.
Right, and you just see the unselfish play of Ohm.
Floater there by Bernatis, no good. Rebound fought for, but going out of bounds was Kunkel. Be Yellow Jacket basketball. Sanchez will check in for the Cowboys. Yellow Jackets lead 47-16. About to go to 9-1 in the Heart of Lakes Conference, and they have some big conference games still left on their schedule, including Friday night when they take on the Holly Nuggets here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Ohm for 3. It's good. The Yellow Jackets still putting token pressure on full court. Blofus with it. Hands it off there for Bernatis. Bernatis will drive. Clears some space and offensive foul. You can see he got the hand. Got that left hand in. And he got called for it.
Yeah, a little clear out there, and it's not uncommon when you've got a good defender on you like Micah Thompson is to try to create your own space, and he got caught that time.
A few of those I wish would have been called in a game I was watching last night on ESPN. As it comes back near side, Anderson will drive. And a foul on the floor. Fouls on Kunkel. Daniels with an over to Ohm. Hands it off Thompson. Hand off now Anderson. Anderson will drive, kick out Ohm. Ohm's going to step into the three. It's going to be short. But Delhoff's there for the board. Inside, Thompson the rebound, or the putback. It's good. On a nice feed from Detloff.
Yeah, Detloff's done a lot of nice things tonight, Jason. He's shot the three from the top of the key a couple times. He's passed pretty well. Again, setting up his teammate Micah Thompson on that one. And a nice job there by the Yellow Jackets. And again, the game's starting to get easier for them right now as this lead is really getting kind of out of hand.
Happel and Schmidt now come in for the Yellow Jackets as Ohm and Detloff get a breather. Up ahead to Kunkel. Inside, and a foul on Schmidt. He was reaching in. That's his third. Aiden Sanchez the inbound. Sanchez gets it in. Now gets the pass back. With it, Bernadas. Swings it over to Kunkel. Loftus getting guarded closely by Schmidt. Works through the lane. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. Will go to the Yellow Jackets.
And again, Blofus has got a really good spin move. He uses it a ton, but it gets him to the basket, and he's got good size and strength. And I can imagine in tournament play, when they get into 6A, he could do some damage underneath the basket.
Near side, Happel now to Anderson. Anderson spins up top for Thompson. Now to Happel. Happel thought about the three, but it was closed quickly by Kunkel. Schmidt gets it barely before Sanchez. Seal feeds down low, tried to force it to Thompson, but it's booted away. Thompson will inbound. To Anderson. Down low, Thompson. Kick out, Happel. Happel, the triple, good. Mason Happel hits that one.
Nice vision there by Micah Thompson as well. Had a good shot, passed up for an even better one.
Shot no good by Riggs, in and out. Had a good look, just couldn't get it to drop. Yellow Jackets come back the other way. Happel feeling it for a second. Now Anderson will take it. Anderson will hit it. Soren Anderson hits the three. And the Yellow Jackets lead 59-16, and a timeout called by Breckenridge. Will take it with them. Yellow Jackets in control on the Main Street Sports Network.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead this one 59-16. We thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching tonight's broadcast. Hopefully avoiding the snow as it's on its way, or here in some spots. As Riggs will bring it up court. Now to Sanchez for the Cowboys. Now with it, Caleb Albertson. And it's turned over. Daniels with it. Down low, Thompson. Thompson works inside, up, and in. Ball goes out of bounds. Bernanis with it to Riggs. Sanchez hands it off there to Bernanis. And Sanchez with a Happel on him. Near side to Albertson. Schmidt on him. Bernanis trying to create any sort of separation against Thompson with a nice move there. Now fires it over near side for Sanchez. Albertson, shot up, no good. Thompson, the loose ball. Anderson with it. Drives, finishes, and gets a foul. And we'll go to the line for a three-point play. Okay, Johnson will come in for the Yellow Jackets for Anderson, pending the free throw result from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. As we approach the 9-minute mark that everyone in the gym is keeping their eye on. Free throw no good. The rebound Schmidt. To Happel for three. It's good. No, it's in and out. No good. Rebound grab by Kunkel. Had a good look at it, though.
That was a nice, and Happel's got a nice quick release.
Kunkel gets the loose ball and finishes it.
Interesting play there, but it worked.
I didn't know if that was deflected or just shot up awkwardly.
Or slipped out of his hand. Or
it's a nice assist, though, and Happel will launch for three. That one's good. The Yellow Jackets lead 66-18, in control of this one. Riggs down low, nice feed, nice find, and a nice finish there for Jacob Kunkel.
And again, I think one of those things you build off tonight for Breckenridge is Riggs. Riggs has got to the basket and really sets his teammates up really nicely.
Schmidt off the mark, off to the right. Riggs picks up his dribble, now gets in near side, Kunkel. Three-pointer, that's good. Blofus hits that one. Anderson with it. Anderson will drive. Finish, no, but he gets his own board. The putback, yes. And there is a timeout. Brought to you by Perham Health. Yellow Jackets lead 68-23. We'll take a break.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 68-23. Running time the rest of the way, pending timeouts. That will stay that way unless the lead gets under 30. We see some changes coming in our future. As it goes with it to Nito. He'll launch the three. That's no good. Happel the rebound. Up ahead at Gage Johnson. Up top for Daniels to Happel. He's going to fire, and he's going to hit. Mason Happel quickly has 9 points in the second half. You're right, Lance. He's got a very nice shot. Nice, quick, smooth release.
And it's the release that's impressive. Is just a nice job of it barely touches his hand, but it comes off so smooth.
Nito found inside. He goes in for two. Yellow Jackets lead this one 71-23. Looking ahead, though, for the Yellow Jackets, the stretch is going to get tough with who they have coming up.
Well, and I think you get to tournament time. That's a good thing. There's a nice bounce for the Yellow Jackets.
As Daniels gets a bucket.
You know, and I think you want those games, and it's kind of been one of those. It's been a grueling test for the Yellow Jackets. They've had lots of good games here, but this is one that maybe it just kind of makes you feel good going into that last stretch.
It's one of those, Lance, you remember those days when we played. It's those, I mean, it's not trying to be disrespectful, but it's kind of one of those stat padding nights.
Right, and it didn't start out that way, so give Breckenridge credit as here's a nice cut to the basket by Daniels.
But a nice job defensively by the Cowboys.
But give them credit. Just too much Yellow Jackets right now, and again, it just was a little stretch in there where turnovers really got the best of the Cowboys, and we talked about that in the pregame show, that able to stay in this game, they wouldn't be able to turn the ball over, and unfortunately, that's what's happened for them.
Noah Novotny and Connor Colleton now in for the Yellow Jackets. Okay, Johnson, Blaze Schmidt still on the floor. As is Happel for the Yellow Jackets. I'll close the book, I believe, on the starting five for tonight for the Yellow Jackets. As we have under 6 to go, as we're in running time. Near side it goes. Colleton's going to launch for three. He's going to hit. Excuse me, that's Onitson. Apologize for that one. That's Gage Onitson hitting the three. Walfus strives. Handoff here. Nito off the mark. Happel the rebound. Now it's Colleton on the far side. To Schmidt in the backcourt. Gets it to Happel. Now with it, Novotny. Over to Onitson. Schmidt. Near side, Colleton. Now to Novotny. Happel. Under 5. Onitson now. Gets the feed, does Novotny. He works his way in. Shot no good. Breckenridge the rebound. They'll come back for a moment and throw it away. Brandon Sandberg will come in for the Yellow Jackets. Onitson, Sandberg. Now Colleton. Happel with it. Into Sandberg. Out to Novotny. He will launch a three-pointer. Too strong. Renatus up ahead. Kunkel to the floor. Happel gets it. Back the other way, Colleton. Stolen from him. Kunkel with it. Driving, spins, floats it up. No good. Rebound grabbed by the Yellow Jackets. 76-25. Jackets in control. Inside it goes. Officials were going to let it go for a little bit, but had to call something. They call a foul. It's going to put Novotny to the line. To the Rooter Family Dentistry free throw line. Maddox Swintek, Cole Rooter, and Brecken Wilcox into the game for the Yellow Jackets, as Novotny will be shooting at the Rooter Family Dentistry free throw line. Free throw on its way. It's good. Well, the good thing about the confusion there is it runs off another 30 seconds. The second free throw from Novotny will come. That one's good. Here's Albertson. And it's a foul. Foul's on Novotny.
Grant Weiser coming into the game. And again, if you're both teams here, Jason, I think you want to see what these kids can do. And hopefully they get a chance to score some baskets as they're working hard in the practice floor. And this is kind of their time to shine right now.
Turnaround jumper, good by Jacob Kunkel, and he gets the and one opportunity.
Basket's good. Fouls on number 21 for the Yellow Jackets, Grant Weiser.
Again, with you said the free throws and the clock continues to run here. That's the one part. It would be kind of nice if it was under a couple minutes or whatever, and both coaches maybe could agree to let these kids get a little time. But fun to watch the second next group come up. We got lots of subs coming in here. Free throw was good.
Well, now, when the ball goes to the front row, that's when I agree with you. It goes near side. Wilcash with it, cross court. Thought about it for a second, and Weiser hands it off. Now Rooter with it. Sandberg. Cross court, a three-pointer on its way. No good on the shot attempt there by Wilcash. Now a three-point attempt there. That's off the mark. Rebound to the floor.
We got a little scrum there.
This will take about 15 seconds.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a play set up here for Weiser.
And he's getting encouraged by his teammates to shoot, and he shakes his head no. Now he's going to launch. And the rebound put back is good by Brandon Sandberg. And the Yellow Jackets pick up an 80-28 victory tonight over Breckenridge. We'll take a timeout, come back, wrap things up on your postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. The best part about my job is I get to help people like you buy your dream home. At United Community Bank, we have many different loan options to best suit your needs. We offer loans with as little as 0% down and may have down payment assistance available to help you secure your first home. I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Stop in and see us or visit us online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400. New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home or call 218-346-7767 today.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call. 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome back to the Hive. It was all Yellow Jackets tonight. They win by a score of 80-28. We'll take a quick look at your post-game stat report brought to you by KLN Family Brands, and it kind of just tells the story. Take a look at it.
Right. You look at the shots, 58 for the Yellow Jackets, 31 for the Cowboys. And, again, they speeded it up a little bit in the second half, but the first half kind of called, and then the turnovers. Again, it was a little better in the second half, but, again, there were crucial ones. It's just hard to get past those sorts of things. But a nice shooting night by the Yellow Jackets kind of as you look down. Again, three-point shooting, again, has not been quite, I think, what they would want. If you want to look at one thing, that might be the one thing that you look at going, that part of our game needs to pick up a little bit, especially as we get into the tougher part of our schedule coming up here.
Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets was Soren Anderson with 22. Micah Thompson finishes with 20. They were the only two in double digits as the Yellow Jackets spread out the scoring tonight. Ashton Detloff had 9. Mason Happel with 9. 5 on the board for Alex Ohm. 4 for Jacob Daniels. 4 for Blaze Schmidt. 3 for Gage Onenson. 2 for Brendan Sandberg. And 2 for Nolan Novotny. As your Yellow Jackets score 80 points in this victory tonight. On the other side, one player in double digits. That was Jacob Kunkel. He had 11 with 9 of those coming in the second half. Cam Nito finishes with 8, 3 on the board each for Dylan Bernardus and Lennon Blaufus, 2 for Jackson Riggs, 1 for Joseph Konzemius. That's your scoring tonight. Yellow Jackets win 80-28. We'll take a quick timeout, come back. We still have some awards to give out tonight. Your United Community Bank Cash Money Play of the Game, your Farm Bureau Financial Services Play of the Game, as well as your JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Rinkles and Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game. But first, we also like to thank some of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. We'll thank them after a moment, but I'd like to read this quick. The Ray Sport and Marine will be live at the Open House and Boat Show March 10th and 11th in Perham. Top professionals will be on hand to answer all your questions about boats, pontoons, ATVs, and UTVs. Ray Sport and Marine, they wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this postseason. We'll take a break. Post-game show will roll on here on the Major Sports Network.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. The best part about my job is I get to help people like you buy your dream home. At United Community Bank, we have many different loan options to best suit your needs. We offer loans with as little as 0% down and may have down payment assistance available to help you secure your first home. I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Stop in and see us or visit us online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
So many different popcorns that get so many different types of drizzles. We got 15 different chocolates. Some are bitter, some are sweet. Depends on your taste. Just sample it all till you know you found the right one. As long as you're willing to learn, you have an open mind, and you're determined to make sure that every day you're going to give your best. You will always do good at KLM.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
What is... Welcome back into the Hive. Taking in a few things here at the Hive. I'm Jason Gross with Lance Rock as the Yellow Jackets earned the big victory tonight, 80-28 over the Breckenridge Cowboys. As we're on our post-game show, we got a few things to hand out. First, the United Community Bank Cash Money Play of the Game. I mean, you really look at a game like this, it's kind of tough to give out something like that, but one of the things you look at, I think, is probably the switch. I mean, that's something we'll talk about a little bit different, but maybe it might have been the second half outside shooting of Mason Happel.
Yeah, and he came in and it really nice. We talked about how nice his shot looked and how quick he got that off, and again, it was an opportunity for Mason, and he certainly took it. And sometimes that's that cash money where you're given an opportunity and you seize the day, and he certainly did that. So I agree with you wholeheartedly at giving Mason Happel, the United Community Bank, cash money play of the game as he came in, and I don't even know other than maybe one shot he missed if he even hit the rim.
Then you look now at our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game, and I think this is more not just a set play, it's what changed. The first half, Breckenridge, for the first 6-7 minutes, I'll give them credit, were doing getting their game plan established, doing what they needed to do to stay within the game. The Yellow Jackets needed to make a little bit of an adjustment, and they did that, and that's putting that full court pressure.
Yeah, it was a good thing to see out of the Yellow Jackets. I think it gives another wrinkle for teams to think about. The other part that I liked about it is they came with the trap out of it. And with the length of the Yellow Jackets, that trap is pretty wicked. And again, it was fun to see all of those things come to play. Nice game plan by the coaching staff there, knowing that full well that Breckenridge Cowboys were probably going to slow the game down. So I agree, Jason. Again, that was a big turning point because at that point it was like a 4 or 6 point game. So nice job speeding up the tempo by the Yellow Jackets.
I will say this, Breckenridge we talked about their game plan a little bit. If they were playing a primarily zone defensive team, that game plan would have worked to a T.
Right, and maybe even a team that doesn't have the size and length that the Yellow Jackets did, because it was good for them to spread the floor, but when you have a Micah Thompson and a Soren Anderson, and you can go down the list, that length was tough for them to get out of the corners with. And I think if they could have thrown over the top of that a little bit more, they might have got some easy baskets. But it was a good adjustment. And again, I think it kept them in until halftime, which is probably what the coaching staff from Breckenridge wanted to accomplish. And I think it was 19 or 18 or something like that, but they kind of did that at that point.
And now our JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles and Rivers Edge Cabinetry player of the game. We've kind of went back and forth. It's in a game like this, it's kind of tough. I mean, you have your Micah Thompson with 20, Soren Anderson with 22, but one of the players I thought that really gave him a lot tonight was Ashton Detloff.
Right, and we highlighted him a bunch of times, which kind of leads us to think of him in that position. And he did such a nice job shooting the three, but I was more impressed when they ran out at him after he had made a few threes. He had such a nice little dump down pass into the post. I think he hit Micah Thompson a couple times, maybe Soren Anderson once, and it kind of made him multidimensional. Like, we can't just run at him because he's going to shoot the three. He's going to go by and then dump off to one of his teammates and give them an easy shot. So I thought it was a really nice game, and I think it's back-to-back nice games for Ashton Detloff, as I think he came in the way it sounded in the DGF game and gave them some solid minutes as well, and that bodes well for the Yellow Jackets, that you're building that team camaraderie, that you can bring different players onto the floor and be successful.
That's your JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Wrinkles, Rivers Edge Cabinetry player of the game tonight. Lance, I wanted to get a chance to discuss this a little bit with you, and we got a big one Friday night, but you look at the stretch run, the Yellow Jackets, the schedule this year has been phenomenal. And now you look at the way they get ready to go. They're going to face a strong Pelican Rapids team. They have Holly here on Friday night. Then you have the two games that a lot of people, I think, the one was circled at the beginning of the year, especially since Thief River came here and defeated Perham in the Hive. And now you look at the one that's going to be at Fergus Falls. They're reopening an old field house, and that's going to be a packed house that night. And we all saw how Fergus Falls played Perham here at the Hive. We talk about our Goose Group keys of the game. One of the keys was for the Yellow Jackets getting on a run. It's going to be tough with that schedule up ahead.
Yeah, and again, it's what I think you build when you have a team that you have high anticipation for, and you want tough games, and you want them kind of throughout the whole season to continue to look at things to improve, to continue to sharpen your skills. And again, I think there's not many nights that the Yellow Jackets can take a night off. That being said, they've got a great record, and they're playing very good basketball. But all of these things are going to help you when you're in tournament play, and I know the Thief River Falls, they're looking forward to it too. They feel, and they should feel, that they're in the upper echelon of Section 8 AA. And so some real good showdown. Holly, again, on Friday night, I think is going to be a really nice game against the team that's going to be in contention, and they've got some really nice players as well. So lots of good things, I think, can come about from the Yellow Jackets. And again, that consistency is going to be the key. As you know, Jason, a 4-game stretch, you got to be consistent, and it's in a tight window, so there's not many nights that you can take a night off when you hit section play.
And this Holly team on Friday night, they're playing some good basketball right now. They're starting to come together. They've won 8 in a row at 14-6, 8-4 overall in the section. I know they were playing tonight. I believe they had a game tonight. I don't have the schedule in front of me. I probably, with all our devices up here, could look. But they're a team that has the talent and potential to knock off some squads. And that first time, it was just a 10-point game in Holly. And you know the Nuggets will be ready to go. Nathan Stowe will have that squad ready to go here at the Hive on Friday.
Right, and you know, they've got size, they've got length, they've got the ability to get to the basket, they can defend. And so, again, it's one of those that you keep continuing to prepare for. You continue to make yourself better, and you just keep working on day in and day out and in practice. But I like the matchups at the end of the year for the Yellow Jackets because it's going to stack you up against the upper part of Section 8AA, and you coming out of the regular season, you should know where you stand, and as a coach and as a player, there's nothing better than that. So again, a great schedule for the Yellow Jackets just continues to get better for them.
We thank you for tuning in tonight. For Ryan Bowman doing a great job on camera, for Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. We'll see you again on Friday night. Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets here live on the Hive. Have a good night and enjoy the next few days.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.